Grace and peace, grace and peace be unto you. Grace and peace, grace and peace be unto you. Grace and peace unto you from Jesus Christ our Lord. Grace and peace be unto you. Peace be unto you from the Father and the Son, Jesus Christ our Lord. Grace and peace, grace and peace be unto you. Grace and peace unto you from Jesus Christ our Lord. Grace and peace unto you from our Lord. Grace and peace unto you from Jesus Christ our Lord. Grace and peace to you.
Grace and peace to you from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. The words from this first song are how the Apostle Paul began his letter to the churches. Did you know you can find this exact blessing at the start of 8 different books of the Bible? Seemed like a good way to start our concert to me. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Come.
Grace and Peace was composed by Caleb, one of the guys with a beard, and the first live performance of it was at his sister Naomi's wedding this summer. Fun fact, both Naomi and Noah, the guy she married, are part of HtH. See if you can figure out who they are as the concert goes on.
As well as wishing you grace and peace at the start of our concert, we would also like to acknowledge the many places we come from and that we are newcomers to these lands. Over the last year, HtH virtual participants have come from 3 different provinces and 5 different traditional territories.
Our videos were recorded on the homeland of the many diverse First Nations and Métis people whose ancestors have walked this land for time immemorial. We are grateful to live, work, sing, and learn as newcomers to the traditional territory of Treaty 6.
Treaty 7 territory, land of the Blackfoot Confederacy. Kainai, Piikani, Siksika, as well as Sultana Nation and Stoney Nakoda First Nation and Métis Nation Region 3.
Treaty 8 and the Métis Nation of Alberta.
And the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe and Neutral peoples.
Our name, Harmony Through Harmony, is about growing in shalom as we come together to sing in harmony. Harmony with God, harmony with others, harmony with creation, and harmony within. Just as it is difficult to learn how to sing in harmony, it is difficult to be in harmony in relationships. The songs in this concert are going to reflect this quest for harmony.
Let me give you a quick introduction of what you can expect in this concert. An HtH production is a collaborative project. Everyone in the ensemble participates in the creation of it in some way. Every song in this concert is an original song by an HtH composer. How cool is that? 4 different composers contributed to this concert. Our goal is to invite you to come and experience songs that are a window into our story.
Our hope is that as we invite you into our story, it will connect you with some part of your own and our shared humanity.
As we go along, please post comments in the chat, like where you are calling in from, what you think of the composition, answers to the questions we will pose there. We love the chat. We use it all the time in our online weekly gatherings, and it adds so much to building community together.
The next song is from the beginning of Psalm 40. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth.
The Lord turned to me. The Lord turned to me and heard my cry. Waited patiently. I waited patiently, and He heard my cry. He lifted me. He lifted me out of the mud and mud. Set my feet on solid rock, a heart on fire. He put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Wonders you have done, wonders you have done, none can compare. Things that you have planned, things that you have planned, none can compare. There's none like you, Lord, none like you, Lord. Anywhere, your deeds they are too many to declare. He put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Then you'll see the Lord. Then you will fear the Lord. Put their trust in the Lord. Praise to our God. They will see the Lord. They will fear the Lord. Put their trust in the Lord. Praise to our God. The Lord turned to me and heard my cry. Waited patiently. I waited patiently, and He heard my cry. He lifted me. He lifted me out of the mud and mire. Set my feet on solid rock, a heart on fire. He put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Put a new song in my mouth, and in my praise to our God. Song in my praise to our God. Song in my praise to our God. Song in my praise to our God. In my praise to our God. Song in my praise to our God.
During the last 18 months since our last online concert, each of us has experienced some amazing moments, some difficult moments, and many moments of uncertainty. I can't say I have waited patiently through all of it. Have you? But God has heard my cries, and He has put a new song in my mouth. There have been moments when I felt very alone and isolated, and other moments where I felt very thankful and connected. Singing with others, even if I can't hear them singing, reminds me I'm not alone. This next song is a round. If you are feeling brave, you could try to pick it up and sing along.
Come who are lonely, come to me only. I know you, I love you. Come if you're weary, come and be near me. Trust and obey, I am the way. Come who are lonely, come to me only. I know you, I love you. Come if you're weary, come and be near me. Trust and obey, I am the way. When time falls on top, my grace will give you my grace is enough. Just take heart and rest in my love. Come who are lonely, come to me only. Come who are lonely, come to me only. Come who are lonely, come to me only. Come with your way, I do the way. Trust and obey, I love you. Come with your way, I do the way. Trust and obey, I am the way. Come with your way, I do the way. Trust and obey, I am the way. Come with your way, I do the way. Trust and obey, I am the way. Trust with your way, I do the way. Trust and obey, I am the way. Come with your way, I do the way. When time falls on top, my grace will give you my grace is enough. Just take heart and rest in my love. Come who are lonely, come to me only. Come to my love, I know. Come and go, I know. God is good. Trust me, I am the
Hello. Hello, friends. Have you ever feel scared or worried or in fear? I have. If you were the son or daughter of a billionaire, you wouldn't fear that you would be impoverished if you knew that your father loves you so much and that you would be his heir one day. If you were the child of a very strong person, you wouldn't be scared that your peers will bully you because they're scared of your dad. What about our Father in heaven? Isn't he stronger than any strong man out there and more richer than any billionaire out there? And that he loves us so very much, and that we would be his heir one day. It's good to trust in him. It's good to focus on praises and not in our despair and our problems. How great is our God?
In your eyes, I can find me everywhere. In your eyes, I can be myself. In your eyes, I can feel safe, no matter what a mistake. In your eyes, I can find me everywhere. In your eyes, I can be myself. In your eyes, I can feel safe, no matter what a mistake. Will you stay with me? I've been looking for someone like you. I want to find the right one and never be the same as yesterday. In your eyes, I can feel that you care. I can feel that I am more than high, and I won't fall apart. Will you stay? Will you stay? In your heart, infinity is mine. In your heart, I can't see it, but I can feel it. In your heart, I will never feel broken, for you are always here. In your heart, infinity is mine. In your heart, I can't see it, but I can feel it. In your heart, I will never feel broken, for you are always here. Will you stay with me? I've been looking for someone like you. I want to find the right one and never be the same as yesterday. In your heart, I can feel that you care. I can feel that I am more than high, and I won't fall apart. Will you stay? Will you in your hand, forgiveness for my past. In your hand, peace for today. In your hand, I can trust for tomorrow, no matter what comes my way. In your hand, forgiveness for my past. In your hand, peace for today. In your hand, I can trust for tomorrow, no matter what comes my way. Will you stay with me? I've been looking for someone like you.
I moved to a new city and a new country this year. And I remember when I was first looking at moving here for school, I looked on the map and I couldn't believe how far away it was. And through this year, I moved to a place where I knew no one. It's been very neat to get to know people in a different culture, in a different context. I found at school there's a courtyard between two of the main buildings, and I loved sitting there in the middle of this main flow of traffic and just finding people to say hi to. It's amazing what a smile or a wave or a name remembered will do for helping people stop and have conversation. I love watching this next song that you're about to see. It's set in yet another cultural context, and it has been so encouraging to me just to hear the words, "Do not fear, because I am with you." And that's one of the main lessons I've learned this year as I've been in a new place, is that God is faithful and He is with me and He provides.
Do not fear, do not fear, do not fear, because I am with you. No despair, no despair, no despair, because I am your God who strengthens you. I will always help you. I will always sustain you. I will always help you. I will always sustain you. Do not fear, do not fear, because I am with you.
No temas, no temas, no temas, porque yo estoy contigo. No te desanimes, no te desanimes, no te desanimes, porque yo soy tu Dios que te da fuerzas. Oh, siempre te ayudaré. Oh, siempre te sustentaré. Oh, siempre te ayudaré. Oh, siempre te sustentaré. No temas, no temas, porque yo estoy contigo.
No temas,
Do not fear,
no temas,
do not fear,
no temas, porque yo estoy contigo.
because I am with you.
No te desanimes,
Despair,
no te desanimes,
despair.
no te desanimes, porque yo soy tu Dios que te da
I'm the God who strengthens you.
Oh, siempre te ayudaré.
I will always help you.
Oh, siempre te sustentaré.
I will always sustain you.
Oh, siempre te ayudaré.
I will always
Easier said than done, do not fear. I don't know about you, but more often than not, it is at night as I'm going to bed, or when I wake up in the middle of the night, that I realized I'm worried and it's about something, anxious, afraid, on alert. I feel it in my tummy, or like my whole body is guarded. It keeps me awake, and sometimes I struggle to relax enough to fall back to sleep again. Ever have those types of nights? Ever have those types of feelings? I'm fortunate to be married to a very kind, patient, and compassionate man. This next song was composed by him for me. We often think of lullabies as being for babies and young children, and that's true. But this one is for children and maybe also for teenagers and adults. It has been a good one for me. Quiet now, your worried heart.
Quiet now your worried heart, fearful from this world of cares. Lay your burdens at the feet of God, be blessed now to leave them there. Quiet now your dewy eyes, crying from this world of woes. God has promised He will wipe them dry. Be blessed now in soft repose. Quiet now and please be still. Let claims on this world release. All is in His sovereign will. In Him you will find peace. Quiet now, it's time to dream. Now it's time to die and leave this world behind. God will see you safe until the dawn. Be blessed in His grand design. God will see you safe until the dawn. Be blessed in His grand design.
What a beautiful song. It's helpful to be reminded that I'm safe when the situations I'm in don't feel that way. It's like a warm, cozy night inside a house when there's a winter storm outside. It makes me wonder what we're capable of when we feel safe.
Let me think about that. Maybe deeper relationships and ability to serve others by listening to them and sitting with them.
It's definitely more difficult to stop and have compassion for others and remember God has a plan when I'm in the midst of my own crisis mode.
Me too. Stopping to sit and think is what this next song is all about.
just sitting and thinking again. Oh, my heart is more full than since heaven knows when. Oh, how do I live and what should I do with just sitting and thinking again?
I'm here and comfy and oh so happy,
Thankful for all that God's done.
and that's when I start to look beyond me.
Should there be more that I've done? Joining to what He's begun. Just sitting and thinking again. Oh, my heart is more full than since heaven knows when. Oh, how do I live and what should I do with just sitting and thinking again?
Oh, I know there's problems, lots that's not right.
How do I know when, know how to fight? Need you beside me, before and behind me. God, please give me your wisdom. Just sitting and thinking again. Oh, my heart is more full than since heaven knows when. Oh, working and living and praying and stewing, sitting and thinking again.
'Cause I'm just sitting and thinking and pondering, wondering.
Just sitting and thinking again.
The melody and lyrics for Sittin' and Thinkin' Again were composed by Kara while sitting on a lawnmower. I love that.
I think one of the real positives about the last 2 years has been having extra time to think. While I haven't always enjoyed the increased isolation, having less on my social calendar did allow for more thinking time. Slowing down has also helped me to really appreciate the relationships in my life.
I can totally see Kara riding around on her lawnmower, smiling ear to ear as she considered all she was grateful for. And she composed that song before the pandemic. An attitude of gratitude. Now that's something to think about.
Whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is holy, whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is holy. Think about it, 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 think about it. Think about it, 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 think about it. Whatever is right, whatever is good, whatever is lovely, whatever is right, whatever is good. Whatever is lovely. Think about it, 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 think about it.
This is the period of Advent, a time of preparation before Christmas. It's a time when we think about the amazing gift of Jesus, Emmanuel, God with us.
At Christ's first advent, God walked bodily among the nation of Israel. We remember the yearning of Israel for a Messiah, and we look back at the fulfillment of that hope. Our family loves Advent calendars. This year, we have a super cool Advent candle. We light it each day and watch the numbers melt away. It reminds me to number my days and really enjoy this season.
We also yearn for the return of Christ. At his second advent, we will see God's mercy, justice, and goodness in full, and all nations will see it together. For now, we see in part, but then we will see in full. I don't know what I would do without hope. O come, Emmanuel, God with us.
During this next song, you will see a watercolor painting being created by artist Angela Fair. Thank you, Angela, for sharing your talents with us. This is
After all our waiting, for we all need saving, for our sin and for our pain. Where our hearts are lonely, born to make us holy, so we can be born again.
God with us, you are God with us. Lord, you are here, conquering all our fears. God with us, you are God with us, never far away, each and every day. God with us.
Born for every person, born to lift our burdens, for where we are not enough. In our darkest hour, in the Spirit's power,
To fill us with your love. God with us, you are God with us. Lord, you are near, conquering all our fears. God with us, you are God with us, never far away, each and every day. God with us. We have seen your salvation, prepared for all the nations, a light of revelation. Your glory, we have seen your salvation, prepared for all the nations, a light of revelation. Your glory, we have seen your salvation, prepared for all the nations, a light of revelation. Your glory, born,
Where we need healing,
born,
to see us kneeling,
born,
as the truth, the life, the way.
born,
for veneration, for every generation.
born, back then and born to You are God with us.
Such a beautiful painting. Isn't it cool watching it come together? Stars always remind me that we are never alone. God is with us. The heavens declare the glory of God.
And we get to declare that glory too. We get to be followers of the way.
We have a lot of fun in our gatherings. As you're going to see in this next song, warning, you may have this next song in your head for a while. It can be a bit of an earworm. See if you can sing along with it by the end. It's got some repetitive parts to it.
Truth is the way things really are. Truth is the way things really are. Truth is the way things really are. Truth is the way. Follow 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 the way. Justice is the way that things should be. Justice is the way that things should be. Justice is the way that things should be. Justice is the way. Truth is the way. Follow 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 the way. Peace is the way we want things to be. Peace is the way we want things to be. Peace is the way. Justice is the way. Truth is the way. Follow the way. Mercy is the way we hope to receive. Mercy is the way we hope to receive. Mercy is the way we hope to receive. Mercy is the way. Peace is the way. Justice is the way. And truth is the way. Love is the way we really need. Love is the way we really need. Love is the way we really need. Love is the way. Mercy is the way. Peace is the way. Justice is the way. And truth is the way. Follow 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 the way.
I bet you're wondering if we were actually wearing those colorful suits. Well, video techniques. Anyway, thank you all for being here with us from wherever here is for you guys. We are blessed and honored that you chose to spend your evening with us, to share the joy of Advent and its grand welcome extended to all peoples.
And to enjoy the fruits of our labors over the past few months. If this concert has been a blessing to you, pass it on to others. It will be available after tonight to view again with friends and family who couldn't make it tonight. We would love it if you would do the following 3 things.
1, sign up for our newsletter. The QR code will take you right there.
2, like our Facebook page. You will get to see when each song gets released and hear them again as well as be encouraged.
And 3, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can listen to these songs whenever you want and have them over and over and over again.
Most importantly, though, we hope you will continue reflecting on whatever came to mind tonight as you watched our show and that those thoughts connect you to others this season.
Thank you for joining us.
Have
a
wonderful
Advent
season!
Grace and peace, grace and peace be unto you. Grace and peace, grace and peace be unto you. Grace and peace unto you from Jesus Christ the Lord. Grace and peace be unto you. Grace and peace be unto you from the Father and the Son, Jesus Christ our Lord. Grace and peace, grace